All right, let's take this creepy path into the woods. Why not? We all have busy seasons in our lives, and the next month or so is one for me. Work is really busy right now, and my son's graduating from high school, and then there's a lot going on with planning for college in the fall, and I'm helping a couple of different friends with some creative projects. So it feels like over the next 30 days or so, oh, and we're planning a vacation. Crud monkey. Let's try that again. Let's try it. We all have busy seasons in our lives, and this next month or so is one for me. My son's graduating high school, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going along with that, but also planning for college in the fall. And work is pretty crazy right now. And I'm helping a couple of different friends with some creative projects, and we're planning a multi-family vacation for next month, actually in 4 weeks from now. And I just feel like there isn't enough time to do all of that, let alone make a video. So I figured, why don't I just take my camera out with me on a walk and see what happens? It's almost bathing suit season, and I want to get a little bit less yucky feeling before that happens. So I've been intermittent fasting, and I'm not gonna bore you with the details of that, but let's just say it's 11 a.m. right now and I'm starving. I'm also trying to move more, go for a walk, and hopefully this is going to help. That was a neighbor I haven't seen in a long, long time. So that's one of the things about filming outside of your house is there's other people around. But tomorrow is also Mother's Day. And I don't know about anyone else, but Mother's Day is like the most stressful day of the year for me because my wife does so much for us. And I want to make sure that everything is perfect and she doesn't have to make any decisions, that she doesn't have to do anything. And so like there's a couple of days of prepping everything, make sure we have everything that we need, all the gifts that we want to give, and all of the activities we want to do, and it's tiresome. So I enjoy the day, but I'm also glad when it's over. But yeah, so, oh shit, anyone coming? So even though this is a really busy season for me, you know, it always feels kind of like a busy season past 20 years or so. So it is important for me to try to find little ways to get things done creatively. Like bringing your camera on a walk, killing two birds with one stone, or feeding two birds with one scone, which is the more appropriate way of saying it these days. Don't know why. So my choice was do no videos this week because of everything going on, or trying to find a way to sneak one in. And I knew I wanted to take a walk, and I bought this camera so that I could, mosquitoes, walk and talk and do outdoor videos and stuff like that. So why not give it a try? I have no idea where I am. To be honest, I've just been thinking about what I'm going to say as I'm vlogging, and I'm not sure how I got here. This looks like a place I should not be. Oh, here's something you might be interested in as a content creator over 40. I just received my first affiliate payment. You see, I have created a bunch of videos about the platform called Descript and how it's an easy platform for people who don't know much about video editing to get started and make their videos better. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. And I've got an affiliate link in there, so I get a little bit of money every time someone signs up for one of their premium plans from my link. And I just got a payout of like $114, which is awesome. You know, it's not enough to live off of, but I'll take an extra $114. You know, I've been thinking about getting a nice pair of running shoes, let's be honest, walking shoes, And the nice ones now are like $150, $200. So kind of want some of those. They look really cool. They look really comfy, especially the ones with like that huge shelf. Might add a few inches to my height and I'll be average height. So I wouldn't normally pay that much money for shoes, but hey, I got free money. Free money from affiliate links, isn't that great? While I know that's not a ton of money, it just goes to show there are other ways to make money from content creation if you're not monetized, because I'm still not monetized on YouTube yet, even though I've had 1,500 subscribers for pretty close to 9 months now, maybe a year. But yeah, that's okay. I mean, honestly, it's not about the money anyway, so. All right, I'm picking up the pace a little bit right now because I realize the whole point of this video was I've got way too much to do and I still have a lot to do. And there's a ruckus going on back there and I don't know what that's about, so I'm heading this way. By the way, shout out to the vloggers who make this look effortless. The amount of energy I've spent setting down the camera in the right spot and then running off screen and then walking casually back in screen, that alone is exhausting, so kudos to y'all. I said y'all. I used to be a runner for most of my life, but my 40s have taken that from me, so walking is the best I can do right now. It's all right. So the interesting thing about filming outside and not in my basement is when I am by myself in my house and have an infinite number of takes and time, then I will start speaking and then fumble my words a little bit, and then I will stop and start over again so that it's perfect. And I feel like being out in public like this, especially as you're moving and trying to get shots before people, you know, bother you. That's a judgy thing to say, but before they come into frame. And you just, it's kind of like, you know, being on stage and performing, you just go with it, you know, and you make it work rather than trying to perfect every single syllable. And I think there's something nice about that, you know, forcing myself outside of my house, A, for oxygen, but B, you know, it kind of gets you out of your head in terms of the creation of the videos and the perfection of making the videos. Poison ivy, bees, a squirrel. I'm not scared of squirrels, but just needed a third thing. You know, this is a good way of pushing me to do something different, pushing me to stay creative. You know, everyone has the same amount of hours in the day. It's just all in how we decide to use them. Everybody's busy. And you make time for the things that are important to you. So I'm trying to find a way to make videos, to stay creative, despite this busy season in my life. And let's face it, you know, as adults, there's never not a busy season, unless you're retired. Maybe that's better. I can't wait for that, but for now, I'm just trying to stay positive, stay creative, and do something instead of nothing. Instead of sitting around talking to ChatGPT like it's my friend. God. I'm also grateful to get exercise because I should not be this winded just from walking a couple miles. I think that's enough nature for me for one day. So thanks for going on a walk with me, making me do exercise. Is that what humans say? Do exercise? But I better get back to that laundry list of things that I need to do. So this was the best video that I could do today. And I think that's okay. You know, I would rather have a video done than nothing at all. So thanks for joining me. I'm gonna eat the biggest freaking cheeseburger I can find for lunch. Ah, bees. Nope. Don't like the woods. Don't like nature. Don't like bugs.